Hi, welcome back to my dyslexic brain. I'm Claire and this is my little corner of crazy. Crazy corner of the internet. Oh, I don't know. I might work out my intro one day, but hey, I wouldn't be quite as crazy if I did. Okay, so sorry, that was off on one. Hi to anybody who's new. Anyone else who's not new knows I'm it's a little bit crazy over here. So I thought I would do a 8-week, well, we're coming up to the 9th week in it, of my B6 by Just Scribbles, and what I was planning on getting for next year. Now, I wanted to record this video 3 days ago before the pre-sale came out, but I was poorly, overdid it. My body went, nah, not doing any more. You're gonna have to rest. So I haven't got out here to haven't got out here to film. I don't edit my videos, so you get whatever comes out of my mouth and that's it. If you're looking for a aesthetically pleasing, lovely planner, run, because this is a mess. This is a lived in, used in, complete mess of a planner, and I love it. But if you're wanting an aesthetically pleasing planner, go find somebody else. Okay, that's probably lost me like all my viewers, but hey, we keep it real on this channel, and I'm a mum of 6 with 2 with additional needs, so life's too short to be serious. Right, so it comes with a very soft cover. I'm not keen on the cover, but that's just me. I like a harder cover. That's just personal preference on my part. And I don't like gold or rose gold or whatever. But that's easily sorted. You just shove it and it's gone. Yay! No problem anymore. Right, so I just thought I'll explain a little bit about how I ended up with this planner originally. Now, I was in a Hobonichi, hated it. I am not a Tamori River paper person at all in any sense. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Not just because it's a bad batch, I just don't like thin paper. I'm a thick paper sort of girl. So then I got a Rosy Life planner, which I enjoyed, but I have since discovered I cannot have a vertical timed planner and do dailies. Doesn't work. Can't do it. So I got myself in a tizzy with them, but I had picked up some to redate, so that wasn't so bad. And actually I've redated one of them as my health planner now, which is sort of going, ooh, but it's not been a week yet. So so I was like, I was fed up of cutting out paper to put in my rings or I was actually in a Happy Planner Classic size before the Hobonichi, and I didn't know we have my son George, who's got Duchenne muscular dystrophy, also has scoliosis due to his condition, and he is going to need surgery. And I didn't know when we went to see them in July whether he was going to have surgery then. And I was also spiraling a bit, so I was like, I need something that I can have that if I can't, suddenly everything goes pear-shaped, I've got 6 months done. I don't have to worry about it. My other thought was, well, I can just do July and August in here, and then I can do July and August the following year, because I struggle with planners in August. August are a really difficult month for me, because it's the school holidays. I struggle with the change. I struggle with so much. So I was like, okay, what do I do? And then I happened to see, and I don't know, I have watched so many videos, and I watch people who don't use planners that I use, because you can get all sorts of ideas. Just because it's not a planner you use doesn't mean you can't get ideas from it. So I watch all sorts of people disappear down all sorts of rabbit holes, and I saw this was advertised and I went, let's get it. So it really was let's get it. So and the fact that it wasn't Tamori River paper really made a difference, and it wasn't vertical, it's horizontal. So and also July was quite a hard month mentally for me, because my youngest son, he's 11, so he's going up to secondary school. It was the end of my school runs after 21 years of getting up and getting up to 6 children out of the door for school. It's finished. Yes, I know he's going to secondary school, and I still have 2 at secondary school and 1 at college, but it's not primary school. They take themselves. So yeah, I was in a bit of a state. So I thought, okay, let's get this. And my thought was, when I saw it, I was like, oh, new planner. So I loved flower fairies when I was growing up. I loved them. So I found some on AliExpress, and I think they were £1.45 for 45 stickers. So I literally stickered up the first few months, or first month of August. Anyone who has seen this, I did have a vellum, got bored, so I took it out, but I just tipped that in. So you've got your date here, and you've got your future log. Didn't think about it, stuck the pen there. Maybe I shouldn't have, because I've already got appointments into August next year. Still haven't decided what I'm doing with this page, but I'll get there. Now, these are the pages that are set aside for goals and all the rest of the stuff, and I was just like, can't do it, can't think about it. So I just had fun with some stickers, and I sticker bombed it. And these are the poems that go with the fairies, and I literally just copied them off the internet and printed them on my FOMO. So that's all I did on these pages, because I didn't have the mental capacity to do anything else with them. But it does give me something nice to look at. So this would be normally 8, so I think you can do 8 planning goals or whatever. This is actually watercolour, and as you can tell, it's done really, really well. This paper has handled everything I've thrown at it. So I just had a little doodle. Here I was testing out the brush pens, and this is the dark one with actually like a white, I don't think it was a gel, I think it was like an acrylic paint pen, and it's tiny bit of shading, but that's it. So this one again, so that would be this one is your 6 months or whatever, a year, whatever goals, and this would be this 3 months. So I literally stuck a sticker down, got stuck, so I just left it. Trying to start a new routine didn't happen. Then I decided, let's have August as a rest and relax. And now September, I'm going as a September reset. Find your new flow of life, because so much is changing. I might come up with something for October, something for November, and something for December. If I don't, I'll stick some stickers down or leave it brown. Leave it plain. Trackers. Now, I love the trackers. The only thing is with my dyslexic brain, this is completely in the wrong place, because I can't then follow from here across. I struggle enough once I get to here. So I then moved my list to here for this month, and this is working much better, and I just stuck a sticker there. I just, yeah, so that's what I did. And that for me is much better. So you can just tweak it. You can do whatever you need to. And me moving that. And if I really had weekly ones that I wanted to track, I would do it here and just do that, but move it to here. That's not a problem. September is all ready for the new thing. And just a news flash, I'm going to keep using this till the end of the year. Go me, she says. Hopefully. No, I am, because there is something really good about this planner, and I'll come to that in a minute. Or knowing me, grab a drink, because it's probably going to be a while. It's going to be, yeah, I'll show you when I get to the end. So I'm using this. I made these. They are literally just reusable tabs that I stuck a sticker to, so I can find the 2 pages. I'm using this for when my husband's wages get paid in, and etc. And then I'm doing a line when I've posted a video. I was writing it down. I did quite a few that month, but I was like, actually, I'm going to run out of space. So I just thought, I know the green means filmed. And I have started to post. I've done one more post on my Instagram. I have an Instagram account of the same name, My Dyslexic Brain. So you can always come over and have conversations with me over there. So that will be the same for September. Again, this was an empty page and 3 boxes. I just made it into I did go around it all and decide, maybe I'll come up with, I looked at it and went, and shoved a load of stickers down. Is it busy? Yes, it is. But it makes my heart smile. And it's where I was. This is where I was when I did this planner up. This is how I felt when I did this planner up. And that's fine, because that's what they are. They're lived in. So this has just important information, appointments, or really important things that cannot be changed. 2 more pages. What planner do I want to use in September? So you can see I was still thinking I was only going to use this for July and August. And then I saw the VDS covers, and I love the look of the VDS covers. And I was like, and then I was like, they're so expensive, which I completely get because leather is expensive. So I was like, you don't need any more covers. Don't do it. And then they had a sale on the VDS personal wide, and I bought one, and now I don't know what to do with it. That's me all over. That's me all over. So what I've also done is I had some tabs off of Amazon, I think they were Amazon. It might look like my table's tidy, but I tell you now, I put the camera on and I went, okay, you can see around that. The rest of the table is an absolute mess. I need to tidy up, but I was like, I want to do this video first. So these were tabs, and then I just used my FOMO to write the July, August, and I have got September, and I need to find the rest of them. They are in this mess of a room somewhere. They'll turn up. If not, never mind. Now, the other thing I found was the weeks. Because this planner, you have the weekly and then the dailies after, which I didn't think I'd like, but oh my goodness, I love it. So what I've done is taking some small tabs. I've literally written the week on there, so I can go, okay, that's that week, and that will take me to all those dailies. So that's what I've done. So my first week, I didn't know what to do. So I always struggle trying to get a new system and how you're going to do it. So this was my first week. I'm loving the trackers. I'm loving the fact that you've got a tracker you've got a plain place, and then you've got very little. You haven't got it telling you what you've got to do, etc. So as I didn't have this was a Monday start, I thought I'm going to just add Sunday onto this page to try and get it started. These are my trackers, because I find I don't always think about it if I have to keep clipping back. So on a piece of paper, I have literally, I got a stamp and I stamped it, and was trying not do a low spend, not a no spend, because I've gone a little bit crazy. So this was my June, and anything circled in red is stuff I've brought. It's an order I've made. Now, when I use these, I put in, like this would have been in, and that would have been in, which was cancelled. But I do like a running. I can't write out a list straight away. So I started off doing this, and then just adding some information on the page as I went. Quite enjoying it. Just literally, again, that's the end. That means that's come to an end on the Sunday. And I'm just sort of like having a play. So this was the second week. I put the sticker in after the end of the week. Still trying to get some use. This is actually like oil pastel pens, and you wouldn't even know it from the other side. So I'm still finding how I'm going to do it. I did go through and I just stuck a single sticker on every page, wherever. No rhyme, no reason. I just put it on there just so that the page wasn't empty when I got to it. So I tried it. I was going to do food shop, and then I thought, actually, I'm running out of space. Let's put that there. And then I just used a piece of paper, just as it was a piece of paper I didn't need, to add a bit of decoration. Still following the same. Yeah, this is where I was going through I think I need rings. I think I miss rings. I can officially say I don't miss rings. Looking at ring covers, use what I have. If you still want it in October, you can, or sell a child. Yeah, I did neither of those, by the way. So then I tried separating it and making it, because I like the dashboard with the Sunday is bigger. Didn't give that much of a chance because I was away, but you can see I'm still I use highlighters with a bit of stickers. Yeah, I tried to do to-do lists, but they I'm like, they tells me what to do. So this was the last day before the summer holidays. You can see I went a bit crazy and stuck stickers everywhere. That just about sums me up. So I'm still tracking what I'm doing. And then this was a Saturday, and I wrote this on thingy, and I meant tidy, not tiny. That just about sums me up. So I'm just putting information on here. So that was then my second week trying like that, which I quite liked because it gave me more space. My to-do list. And this is where I stopped doing my timeline and just picking a few things from the day. So I suppose it's a sort of like a journal. So if I go to memory keep, I can see what I've done. So what I've done is, apart from the one flower fairy sticker, everything else has been stuck on that afternoon. This is chaos, absolute chaos, but it's me, I'm chaos. This I decorated all before. I just realised how lopsided that window is. So I wrote myself a letter, and as I'm sure her name's Lindsay, but I do apologise if I get it wrong, said, and I didn't realise at the time, my fountain pen has is it called feathered? Sort of like it's gone there. There's a word for that, but it's gone like that. So I just wrote myself a little letter. Claire, you have made it through July, the closing of one season, 20 years of doing the primary school runs. Now a new season starts in September with new routines, George turning 18, changing to adult services and the challenge that brings, needing spinal surgery soon, comment next year. But you have made it this far. Well done. You've got this next season. Love, Myself. So I thought, oh, let's do rest. Reset. I don't think I've spelt that right, but anyway, reset and rest and reset. You've can't then just put be kind to yourself. So I'm trying to drink more water. That's sort of happening. Let's hold on. There we go. And I'm trying to go to my bed at 8 p.m. because I'll quite happily go up at 6 p.m. and read, which isn't really what I want to do. So this is August. George had his results for college. He's got his GCSE results. I was away on camp. So this was my August. Didn't feel like doing much there, so I just bombed it with stickers. I did this again, but this is where I'm getting ready to go away for the camp. So things I needed. This is on a post-it note. So this was when I was getting ready to go. As you can see, this was the day before I left. This was the day I left. I didn't take this with me, so I didn't have it with me. So this is just, I stuck some stickers down and wrote one thing from, no, didn't even do that here. Oh, I literally wrote something in there and I just stuck some stickers in because, you know, I was making 3 meals a day for 30 people. So so this is this week just gone. We're on the 17th today. I can move him. So this is, I've drawn lines across. This is actually because my husband's off on holiday. Didn't work those dates out very well. So that's, I'm sort of using both sides. Again, it just that separates it because of my husband's holiday. My to-do list, which I call this week. Still haven't done some, so we'll have to move those over. I broke reversing the car into the drive on Thursday. I smashed my wing mirror, so I need a new one. So again, it's like, so August I start to struggle with being in my planner because nothing's done the same. I don't have any routine and I thrive on routine. So I just got my Pentel brush pens and went and stuck some stickers down. There we go. Looks like a kid's done it, but hey, we're all kids at heart. This is when I drove home. And I got some happy mail from Karen. Thank you, Karen. I love them. Sorry. This is where I was tired, but I broke the wind mirror. So I just did very few things, but I was like stuck some paper on just to fill up the book so it didn't look too empty. Wednesday, put some stuff away, filmed a video, and I brought some new pens. I think they're knockoff Styology ones. No. Sarossa from AliExpress. But I managed to get like 4 packs for less than it'd cost for one. I think he's cute. These I got from Sainsbury's, which is a local supermarket to us. Oh, this, I was really ill. I couldn't stand up. So did that and stuck that on. This was just, again, a pre-order. I literally, it's 6 o'clock here and I was literally like, what am I ordered? Come on, hurry up. I need to order. So this is today's, this week's. And that was, yeah, I started doing that again yesterday. I suppose we could. Oh, you don't need to watch me do that now. My plan with me videos are all very similar, so I'm sure people don't want to keep watching them all. Where'd he go? There we are. Right, so this will be next week's, and then this is the dailies. I need to make a new one, I think. Oh, I have got a new one, but that's better on the side. I think that is for this one here, my back to school list. That's my new daily check-in. Right, so September, so that's how it works. And then when you get to September, you then start the same. Now, part of the reason that I have decided to do just scribble again next year is, one, I love the paper. It's thick. It's not as white as I'd like, but I'm not bothered now. I can, it's like Stology paper. I can get on with Stology paper. I wonder, come here, Hobonichi. See, I keep my Hobonichi so that if I ever get a, oh, I want a Hobonichi. Oh, I think the Hobonichi might actually be whiter, actually. It's still very cream. It's just not thick enough. I don't like thin paper. So anyway, you got a September recap, a Q3 recap, and then you start the next 3 months. It's like a whole new planner. So this is gone. So I thought, do you know what? Even if my skippity planner hopping wants to change because I want to be in a different size or whatever, every 3 months I can change my mind. I can change them up. I can do whatever. And to me, that was like, oh my goodness, I love that. So you then have, again, you've got your Q3, Q4. I'm just trying to work out, yeah, that's something for another video. So that's, then you've got your trackers, your overview again, your October goals, and then you go into October. And it's like a whole new planner. And I was like, I love that. That to me is a complete game changer, because with my swappity swap bottom that I have, I'm literally going to I can change. There's nothing stopping me changing every 3 months. And if I do something that I really don't like, I've only got to look at it for 3 months, and then I can go on to a new one. Right, so I started doing my plans for next year. As I said, I was hoping to show this to you before I did what I wanted. Before I bought them, but I didn't have. I wasn't well enough. So I think next year, well, I don't think, I know next year at some point George will be having spinal surgery. No ifs, no buts. So that's going to be a really big upheaval, and I'm going to need to have books. And if I don't use them, I'm happy to redate them. That's not a problem to me. Redating isn't an issue. So the moment my memory journal, which is what it's sort of come into, is an A5 stylogy, and I think that will stay as an A5 stylogy. I use whatever pages I want as and when. So like my last entry when I was away, because I didn't take it with me, I think the 9 days went on 3 pages. So, but then I can have one day that goes on 9 pages. So I'm not bothered, though that's staying the same. My health journal started off as a personal wide, and then I went into, which you can see setting up, this Rosy Life planner on, which I bought beginning of the year one. So I've actually decided, look, I was trying to work out I wrote them all down. I was like, oh, what do I want? All of the ones, because I also, with my dyslexia, can't remember what I've read and things. So I was like, actually, my health journal, when I wrote this originally, it was still my personal wide, but has since changed. I was like, actually, I'll do a vertical. Okay, sorry, you're going to hear the aircon now because it was getting too hot, so I've had to put it on. That's what it was, wasn't it? So I've decided to go for a A5 vertical by just scribbles for that one. My everyday, I'm doing the B6 like I did because I'm really enjoying doing that. And my hobby at the moment is in a A5 styology. So then I was having a think, okay, journal, styology. So then I decided, as I said, and I have actually done an A5 vertical for that, because I will do what I've done here, and I will I can't show you that. Use it as a food diary and just draw the lines on. I mean, I could do it thingy, but I'd rather have a book that I can just go straight into. My everyday, I'm going to do the B6 just scribbles again. She has changed the paper to the Aurifil. I don't know, because how I want to say it and how it's pronounced is two completely different things, and my brain doesn't quite get the two together. So I'm interested to see how that paper is to this paper, because I really like this paper as well. I don't have any problems. And then I did the A6 just scribble for daily. I thought maybe I could use it like I'm using my rings at the moment. So that was that one. And then I was like, these are all my little bits of paper, because I wanted one of all the planners. I wanted them all, but I had to go, no, you got to be sensible here, Claire. I want all the planners. So I'm desperately trying to work out how I can get a B6 Slim and a TN into the mix, but I didn't. The only other one that I've gone for was the weekly duo. So we got a single column, bundled by quarter, and month on 2 pages, and then you've got a horizontal and a vertical. And I thought actually that would work really well. That's another B6 size. It comes in B6, and it's the A7 paper, which is the colour something air light. Remember that, but I can't remember the beginning of it. And I thought actually I could do YouTube, and maybe if I'm starting to get into Instagram a bit more, I can do that. But also for my hobbies. So my hobbies are my journaling, but also sewing. I love sewing. And who knows, maybe one day I will actually be able to make a business out of it, but that's another crafting, that's another thing altogether. So this was me trying to do it. So what are you looking at getting from the Just Scribbles release? I'd love to know. Please drop a comment below. Say hi. I love to read comments. I don't know, I get a bit what's the word, I see all these amazing setups, and I'm like, but mine's rubbish. Mine looks like a 5-year-old's gone through it and set it up. But you know what, everyone's plan is different, and not all of us can have aesthetically pleasing planners. but mine functions. It's my brain, it's chaos, it keeps me on track, and it just gives me some fun. It just helps me to keep on track. And coming on and speaking to all of you in the ethos out there, it's lovely. So when people reply and go hi or whatever, I'm like, I've got a comment. Yes, I am crazy. Did I say that? But honestly, drop a line. What are you thinking of getting from Just Scribbles? I have brought these myself. I am not affiliated. I am not linked. This is just something I found and I want to share with you fellow crafters, planners. Dearie me, I think I need to go back to bed. But anyway, that's it for now. I will speak to you all soon. All right then, bye.